Hello and welcome. Avion here to another of the Random Studios test games. This time we're venturing back to the Horrorscope, a fatal awakening. Move that over there. Here, okay. Get some drink. Mask off and let's get started. Before experiencing the Horoscope failure awakening, it's highly recommended that you're wearing headphones or at the very least have your volume up. I'm wearing headphones. Just as important as having the volume turned up on your system comes this next tip. Turn all lights off in your room. Well, you see, I am a filthy, disgusting Vtuber and kind of need a light for my face. Trust me, you'll get a much better benefit from playing the Horoscope Fatal Awakening by having the volume on and the lights off. Playing this game in complete darkness is the only way to truly immerse yourself in the Horoscope Fatal Awakening to its maximum potential. Are you ready to continue? I'm not turning my lights off. I just come back once you've grown a spine. You're not ready for this experience, so just close the game. Fucking cunts, I need my light for my camera. Anyway. Skip, exit, Z, I'm in complete darkness. Wink. With the volume up. And wonderful news! We can continue. Many of the scenarios and questions presented to you in this game are based on true stories and/or real-life events and experiences. The developers of the game are not responsible for any supernatural, ghostly, demonic hauntings or damages that occur during or after playing this game. By continuing, you are accepting full liability for anything that takes place. Wink. And well. So what do we have here? Hey, Alice. I'm surprised to see that you're still alive. You really shouldn't be here. Thirsty? I'm a professional. I'm surprised to see that you're still alive. You really shouldn't be here. I have a feeling that you've come here today because you're interested in peering into your future. More specifically, the end of your future. The fact that you're here right now tells me that you've already managed to dodge a bullet. As I said, you really shouldn't be here. I have dodged a few in my life, as none of them have hit yet. Do you think you somehow managed to escape death twice? I feel like I'm about a bit higher than 2 now, lady. However, well, let's just say the odds are not very much in your favor. Yeah, they go down with each successful time you survive. Nevertheless, you're here now, and I've not much else better to do. So I suppose we can get started with this whole process. You do know, this kind of deal comes with a price, right? Let's see if I can move my microphone slightly. Without. Huzzah. Okay. I don't normally just hand out fate readings freely. If you come to me in the past and I didn't charge you, I must have been having a very good morning and feeling quite generous. I'll make you a deal. I'll tell you how you're going to die. It's going to cost you 10% of your remaining time on this earth. You got 10 years to live? I get 1 of those years. You got 60 years to live. I get 6 of those years. You understand, right? Now, I'm not going to tell you how much time you've got left, but I'll tell you how your time will come to an end. And pay close enough attention, you might even be able to avoid tragedy altogether and buy yourself a little extra time amongst the living. That sounds like a pretty fair deal, don't you think? So what do you say? Do we have a deal? I mean, I'm here to play the game, so... Wonderful. I'm happy to show you what most don't get to see. Now, in order for me to see what I need to see, I need you to do something that most people are unable to do. Something so simple, yet for some reason so incredibly difficult. I'm going to ask you a series of questions, and I need you to answer them for me. Now, that's not the hard part, you see. The most difficult part of this entire process is that I need you to answer them honestly. Some of these questions may be easy for you to answer, with the utmost truth and best of intentions. Mine, those feel. I feel like I'm talking with a stuffed nose, but there's not like any. Anyway, whatever. But some other questions now. Let me tell you, some questions may be incredibly difficult to answer. Because answering some of these questions may make you feel like a truly awful, despicable, disgusting, immoral human being. Well, let me tell you a little secret. What we all are? There's no such thing as a good human. Everyone has their quirks. Everyone has their problems. Yeah, that's why it's like... I'm not gonna be able to, like, get a wife that just comes with no marriage. That's just impossible. You'll live the life, so, Hey, if you can accept mine, I'll accept yours. Sure. Ow. There's a piece of kernel stuck in the back of my throat. That was... What? How long has that been there? Everyone has their vices. And everyone has their demons. Now that's out of the way, we're going to begin. Yeah, that mentality is also like how I was able to forgive my father. Because, oh boy, did that man have some issues. If you answer these questions twice, your advice may change. It's not just about answering the questions, it's about many different variables. And I cannot stress this enough. No matter how uncomfortable you are, no matter how bad it may make you feel, you must be 100% entirely honest with your answers. If you lie, you cannot be saved. The suffering you will endure will know no bounds, and you will regret not taking a little extra time to think before answering. Take your time, do not rush. Truly think about the answers you're giving. This has been your final warning. Whatever happens to you from this point on is out of my control. And here we go. Let me double check. Yeah, I still have a fear. Ever since I did it on Refined Self Part 2. Yeah, I'm gonna like check the screen and see that it has all of the little icons on VTube Studio just floating in midair, and I'm like, ah, fuck. Yep, going. When you were younger, did you believe in the Tooth Fairy? I don't remember. I think I always just do like, oh yeah, a quarter. Thanks, Mom. Do you ever feel dead inside? You very well might be. Kind of par for the course when you got depression. Have you ever thought or fantasies of suicide? They're now just an intrusive thought, but man, they used to be an issue. Have you ever fantasized about murdering another person? Yes. Have you ever fantasized about murdering a family member? As a kid, yes. Would you consider yourself to be an evil person? Nah. Well, that's interesting. Would you consider yourself to be a resentful person? Nope. Would you consider yourself to be an angry person? I'm having to think about this one. Like, I'm usually a very calm, very chill individual, especially like now, but it was not always the case, and I am definitely capable of, like I've explained in the past, capable of great harm, as it were. When I am angry, I am very... Have you ever killed an animal? Yes. Have you ever killed a person? Not that I know of. If you had a life-threatening disease, would you intentionally spread it to someone you hated? Nah. Again, there's not really many people I hate. If you could murder one person, get away with it, would you do it? Too much work. If you had 3 wishes, three wishes? Wishes? 3 wishes. Would you give one of them away? Just to be kind? No. Like, I mean, if you're asking me, like, oh hey, bud, yeah, I need one of those wishes, I'd be like, yeah, I could be convinced, right? I could be convinced to give away one of them. But... Actually, you know what? That is fair. It is saying, would you, not are you going to give away. So I can say technically yes. Because I could be convinced. I would. Doesn't mean I am. But yes. Would you consider yourself to be a control freak? I don't know, I haven't appeared on Teen Titans. No one is ever truly in control. Have you ever seen a ghost? Yes, I've explained it. Oddities. Are you sure? If you woke up to a spider crawling across your eyes, would you scream? No, and I've also woken up to a spider on my face. If you had one day to live, would you do something incredibly selfish or potentially harmful to others? Nah. Are you afraid of another person in your life? Not currently. Have you ever been physically assaulted? Yes. You sometimes feel alone, even when you're in a room full of people. If I told you that your life matters very little in the grand scheme of things, would you be upset by that? Not really. You also need to consider that there are absolutely a metric fuck ton of people. And then I fart, but a metric fuck ton of people. Like, too many experiences going around, man. So, no. If I told you that you're unique, you're special, and there's a very good reason that you're still alive, would you believe me? Nope. If I told you that you wouldn't be alive much longer, would that frighten you? Not really. It should. If I told you that you are playing a game right now, would you know that I was telling you the truth? Nah. Do you realize that your fate revolves around how you decide to answer these questions? In a way, yes, because if I'm not entertaining, well, fuck my fate. You get the sense that I might be a living entity, not just on your screen, but in your room with you. But right at this moment. Welcome, you want some tea? if you're already dead, would you want me to tell you? Yeah, sure. When you started playing this game, did you realize that you opened a portal from this spirit world to your world? Nah. You know how to show a spirit portal once it opens. Nope. In order to shut a spirit portal, it requires a living sacrifice. Do you have any pets? Nah, I'm just alone in a room. Interesting. Have you noticed any strange movement occurring out of the corner of your eye? Nope. Have your feet ever been pulled while you were sleeping? Yes. Are you afraid of dolls? No, they're quite cute. Do clowns make you uncomfortable? I mean, they definitely make me feel something, considering I'm dressed as a fucking jester. And my mask, my skull mask, has a clown nose on it. No, not at all. Have you ever felt like someone was holding you down while you were alone in bed? Yes, I had sleep paralysis. It's kind of fun. Like, it's one of those funny things. Might be due to the aphantasia or something, but I guess whenever I have issues where people were normally imagine some really weird, crazy shit, I would just wake up with a sleep paralysis and be like, huh, I can't move. Well, this is awkward. And I would just look around the room and be like, I'm gonna go back to sleep. So I've had the most absolutely not whatever sleep paralysis experiences. And I'm just kind of wondering if that's due to the aphantasia. So like, even though in my groggy state, I'm not really seeing anything. Because I can't imagine seeing anything. But I definitely did feel the pressure, but that's mostly just because like you can't move. You're kind of fucked. Your eyes are just open. Do you ever feel like you're being watched? Stares at the camera. Do you suffer from extreme bouts of depression? Yes, that's why I have pills. Do you ever feel like there might be an unseen force draining your energy? Not really. They say that if you break a mirror, that you will receive 7 years of bad luck. Do you believe that? No, because I have broken a few mirrors, and I tend to be pretty lucky compared to everyone I know. Have you ever broken a mirror? Yes. Do you realize that mirrors are typically used as gateways to the spirit realm? And breaking one accidentally can open that gateway up, thus contributing to your bad luck. Yeah. Have you ever heard voices around you when you were alone? No. Do you ever hear strange knocking noises when you're alone? No. Hey, you little cunt. I did a little knock. Do you believe in a higher power? Yes. Do you believe that you have a soul? What is a soul? Can it be measured in weight? I would think so. It's the thought of being chased to make you uncomfortable. Yes. When a phone rings, do you answer it immediately? No, because I'm fucking terrified. And do you feel like your dead relatives are watching over you? Yes. If your mother or father randomly intended to kill you, would you be able to handle taking their life in self-defense? I would. Well, ones were dead. So now it's just my mom. And this would again be the question with the zombie apocalypse thing, and I said yes, but I would cry inconsolably. The answer is the same. Yes, but I would cry inconsolably. Do you love yourself? Not really. It's like, it's not love, it's not hate, it's whatever. Very neutral. Do you hate yourself? No. You ever randomly get a chill up your spine? Nope. Do you ever feel the presence of someone else with you when you know for certain that you're alone? Yes. You're never alone. Even if you want to be. Do bugs randomly start showing up in your home? and disappear as quickly as they came. I mean, they just do that. They legitimately just do that. They get lost. Yes. Your pets have acted strangely, as if there's an invisible person somewhere near them. Yes. The objects randomly move around your house when you're not around. No. The doors around you open or shut seemingly on their own. Nope. Your lights ever turn on or off on their own? Yes. Often. And that doesn't matter where I'm at. It just happens. You ever wake up to your name being called? Yes. Do you feel alone right now? A little. You're not. Few marks or bruises randomly appear on your body. Yes, but this is also kind of like the thing due to my issues of not really having an acute sense of pain, so I tend to push my body a bit harder than I think you're normally supposed to. And as you can imagine, this would result in bruises just kind of appearing. So yes. Are you afraid of anyone in your family? Yes. Do you trust everyone you meet? Fuck no. Do you truly 100% trust anyone in your life? Yes. Those would be my mother, my brothers, to a point. So I guess they're more like 95. But anyway, so my mother and my one brother that I might pull into doing co-op games with me if I finish making his Vtuber model again, because he kind of lost the old one. And in which case I'll just call him like Gold or something, because GBA is a mouthful. Do you believe that one day you'll be taken from this life unexpectedly? I believe it is possible, because things come at you fast, so you can possibly just die without really even knowing you were going to die that day. So yes, I think it's possible. Do you believe in an afterlife? If I didn't, life would just be fucking torrid. Have you ever walked through a cemetery? Yes. Quite peaceful. I quite enjoy it. Have you ever been to a funeral? Yes. Have you ever watched someone die? Trying to think. Because I've definitely been around a lot of death, but I'm trying to think if I've ever like visibly seen it. Not that I know of. I probably have. Wait a second. We consider getting a live leaked on fucking the internet randomly? I'm gonna say yes then. Not in person, but we definitely have all kind of seen it at that point because we're fucking denizens of the internet. Have you ever taken something personal from someone that you knew you shouldn't have? As a kid, yeah. Do you feel like someone close to you comes to you in your dreams? Yeah, sometimes they're previous pets. Do you dream often? No. Do you always lock your doors? No. Like, it depends. But if I'm like going out for like 10 feet away to grab like a burrito next door and come back, actually no. Are you positive that your doors are locked right now? Yes, actually. Have you ever noticed something watching you through your window? Do they have like binoculars? I'm like on the second floor. Nope. Do you feel someone behind you right now? No. Do you hear any strange noises in your room? Nope. Would you like to know exactly when you're going to die? Not really. Would you like to know exactly how you're going to die? Nah. Have you noticed any hidden messages within these questions? Again, I'm usually an oblivious fuck, so I don't really care. Have you ever experienced demonic activity in your home? Not this home, but definitely in the past. I told you that your guardian angel is being held captive and tortured, and that you're all alone right now, would you believe me? I have a guardian angel? Dude, that's cool. Sure. Do you feel like you're being haunted? No. Do you believe in aliens? Stars. Too many stars, yes. Do you believe that a zombie apocalypse is possible? Yes, but not in any way that we'd imagine. And it'd probably be more like that, like rabid, like it was some sort of weird... We have, technically, the closest thing we have to zombies is rabies, and... Trust me, if you ever study rabies, you'd be fucking deadly terrified of that shit. That's practically zombies. So, yeah. Do you believe in vampires? I believe in people being able to, like... If they turn to bats, no. I'm gonna say no. But hey, if you exist, sexy vampire ladies with that is... Oh god. I swear to god, if a sexy vampire lady shows up and she's a fucking yaru, I'm going to shit myself. Instead of like some sort of hot goth mommy, I'm going to shit. You believe in vampires? No. Did you know that statistically you will come in contact with 3 or more serial killers at some point in your life? Yes. Did you know that out of every 100 possible people you meet, statistically one of them is a sociopath? Yes, I've said this before, it's like my sister. Have you ever wished you were dead? In the deepest depths of depression? Huh. I just now realized something. Where the fuck did my blue makeup go? Ah. I need to check out what's wrong with my model later. It's not that big of a deal, so it's just gonna be whatever for today. Have you ever wished you were dead? Deepest depth of depression? Yes. Are you afraid of death? No. I'm afraid of leaving people behind. Are you afraid of everyone you know and love dying around you? Yes. I'll make a note of that. Ah, thanks, Alice. Are you afraid of permanently losing your memory? Yes. But I've also written so many journals that if I did lose my memory, I'd probably just be like, here, fuckhead, read this. So, I mean, not really. Are you afraid of your loved ones permanently losing their memories? Yes. I told you that at the end of this session, there's a chance that you'll be sacrificed to the demons you've unleashed. Would that to make you uncomfortable? No? Did you know that you've unleashed demons by agreeing to play this game? No. Did you know that this isn't a game? Nope. Does it make you uncomfortable knowing that 6 out of 12 playtesters who tested this game in early stages experienced prolonged demonic activity in their homes, and 3 of them are now deceased? No. Rip Hillary Phillips, Jason Graham, and Peter Cusham. Your contribution will be forever valued. You'll be forever missed. Thank you for everything. Have you ever used a Ouija board? No. Have you ever made contact with the other side? Not directly. Have you ever had a pet who's passed away far before its time? Yes. Have you ever had thoughts that were not your own, as if you're hearing someone else's voice in your head? No. Hello. Does your back, neck, or shoulders often feel heavy or weighed down? Yes, but also I have, like, chronic pain. Which is the funny combination of chronic pain and then a low sense of, it acutes a diluted sense of pain. So it's a funny combo. So it just kind of feels like, yeah, wait. You have a habit of starting something, but for some reason can't seem to find the motivation to finish it. Yes. Do you get sick easily? No. It's actually extremely hard for me to vomit. I have to be like deathly maybe deathly. I have to be, let's say, severely ill to vomit, right? I don't remember the last time I vomited. It must have been... Actually, wait. Okay, I remember the last time I vomited. Several years ago, after binge drinking in a parking lot, and I remember waking up from my rack on the ship, going up into the galley, and then fucking vomiting in a trash can. That's the last time I remember vomiting, and that must have been years ago. Do things typically end poorly for you, even when they've been going really well? No. Do you feel tired and just wish you could sleep all the time? Yes. You sometimes have difficulty sleeping. Yes, and that makes the previous question fucking a pain in the ass. Do you often lack a motivation, even though you really want to be productive? Yes. Do you often have negative thoughts that you wish you could prevent from entering your mind? Yes, but they're usually on the vein of it being intrusive, but also not intrusive. It's more of like the human brain, right? Your brain is a fucking annoying piece of shit in a way because it is so immensely curious that it's going to think of every possible solution, whether or not it's viable, whether or not you want to do that, and whether or not it's good. So generally, it's like the thoughts of like pushing someone down a flight of stairs, for example. You have the complete capability to do so, you're thinking about it, but you don't want to do that, and you will abjectly consider that quite horrifying. It is to do with the thought that your brain's just like, oh, this is a possibility. It's not like you're even wanting or thinking of doing it. Your brain's just like computing things that you can do. And then your reaction to that is actually how you feel and think about doing such a thing. So anyway, yeah. It would still be better if I could just tell them to shut up, though. I would like to have the ability to tell my brain to shut up. And do you get irritated easily? No. Are your friendships or relationships often strained? Friendships, no. Relationships, 110%. So I don't know if I should say yes or no. Sad B, what do you think? Wait, if I have a quarter? Do I have a quarter? I do have a quarter. Okay, I gotta... I broke my neck. Anyway, since I have a quarter, and one of these I can say yes, and one of these I can say no, because with friendships, no, relationships, yes. So, heads is friends, tails is getting that ass, so... on how we're going to answer this. Heads, so no. Because with the friendships. Thank you, Quarter. Are you unlucky in your love life and typically drawn to partners who just aren't good for you? You fuck. Anyway, yes. There's a long story of abuse there. Do you often have ominous dreams? No. They're generally kind of esoteric. Do you sometimes have dreams that you have sworn were real, but you have no way of explaining how they'd be real? No. Have you ever had an imaginary friend? No, I tried as a kid because I thought it'd be fun. I thought it'd be fun to have an imaginary friend. I thought that was just like a thing kids do, right? But there's mostly an issue with things with probably like the aphantasia. It's kind of hard to do that. So, no, I did try. When you're feeling happy, you sometimes get a sunburst of negative energy and the happiness is quickly sucked away. Yes, it fucking sucks in major bullocks, major ball sack. Like, balls bigger than Sadby on my desk here. Are you afraid of someone coming into your room and sneaking up behind you while you're not paying attention? No. That would be terrifying. Hello. Oh, don't mind Helga. She's only dangerous if you start seeing her around your house once your session has ended. Yeah, I remember her from the summoning. That's probably a good place for us to stop a simple segment of our questionnaire and move on to more gritty questions. This next set of questions will not be yes or no answers. The next portion of our session will be filled with various scenarios that put you smack dab in the middle of vital choice making. We'll see how you handle your options as you delve deep into each scenario. Remember, the key to all of this is to yawn uncontrollably. Is to answer honestly. Let's get started. You and your friends are using a Ouija board. You ask, is there anyone there? Suddenly the planchette moves to the word yes. And what do? Firstly, why the fuck are we using a Ouija board? I did not agree to this. But fuck it. A full send, we're doing this shit. Ask with whom you're speaking to. Very interesting choice. You and your friends are sitting around a campfire. You hear a woman's voice scream in the woods. It sounds very close. It's too dark to hike back to the car safely, and no one has cell phone service. What do? I'm trying to think what would be the best choice. How many of my friends do I have with me? Okay. Let's just, for funsies, say it's my entire group of friends. That's mean there's fucking like 11 of us motherfuckers. And since there's 11 of us, well, we could definitely do the split up thing. I'm going to go investigate. For sure. Really now? Yeah, there's enough of us. There's quite a few of us. You and your dog are curled up watching a movie for the night in complete darkness out of nowhere, and your dog starts barking at the window. None of the usual commands to get your dog's attention and work, or seems to calm it down. Suddenly, your dog starts snarling and snapping, as if there's something acting aggressively or menacing towards it. Your dog's snarling ends with a quick and painful yelp as it runs back towards you in fear. What do? Well, you see, none of these choices are actually what I would do. I would first be like, I would console the dog, I would hold the dog, and I would tell whatever the fuck is doing this shit to fuck off. Eat my entire ass. But anyway, so since I can't do that, I'm just gonna go open the window. Interesting choice. You're working late one night at the office, and it's very quiet in the building. You keep seeing something out of the corner of your eye, but you can't quite catch what it is. Suddenly, you smell the aroma of fresh coffee brewing, but you're certain no one is around. You then hear an unfamiliar voice say your name. You look around you, but no one is there. The lights in the office begin to flicker, the printers and fax machines begin to turn on by themselves. Then you hear the sound of children laughing. What do? I want to go get the coffee. My sleep was completely screwed this morning. So, I like how it says ask out loud who's there, but the fact that there's children laughing and a whole bunch of things, there's more than one motherfucker running around right now. So, none of them really seems like malicious. It's just coffee, laughter. Personally, I would just be like, I would probably just say out loud, dude, that coffee's a great idea. Then go get coffee. So I guess I'm just gonna continue working as if it's perfectly normal. Oh, huh. That should lead to an interesting outcome. Yeah, I could offer the ghosts to be like, hey, I got real coffee. Jealous. It's the holiday season. You're at your parents' house, helping with dinner. You'll hear a door slam shut upstairs, but everyone is downstairs. What do? Well, I'm going upstairs. I'm just gonna do it. We'll see how that plays out for you. I'll be fine. You're camping with your partner in the woods, laying in your tent together. I have a partner? I have a girlfriend? Wife? Fuck yeah, best timeline. You hear something approaching your tent. You quickly look out to investigate, but nothing is there. You zip your tent back up. And suddenly, something immediately unzips your tent. So what do? See, I'm gonna wake them up. I'm gonna wake my girl up. I'm also gonna fucking... I'm getting out of the tent. And if I just, like, tackle gold, it's gonna be funny as shit. Very interesting. You're riding your bike down the street and you pass a house. You notice a clown walking to the car in the driveway. Struggling to carry a very heavy bag. When he catches you staring, he snaps. If you keep staring, you'll end up like this. The clown lifts the heavy bag up over his shoulder and tosses it into a truck before shutting it closed. What do? I mean, I'm probably just going to note the license plate and just make a discreet phone call. Should have asked him for a balloon. I mean, that would have been fun. If he wasn't a cunt, it would have been nicer to him. You're driving home alone at night with your high beams on. Am I an asshole? I'm an asshole in this one. Not another car in sight. As you turn around a bend, you see a middle-aged woman on the side of the road, naked and bleeding profusely from her head. Now what do? I'm going to cautiously pull over and talk to her through the window, and I'll help her if I can, but it's like... At least there's no fucking nail boards set out around the street, so we're fine that way. I ain't gonna get jumped and killed. So... Cautiously pull out and talk through the window. I wonder what happens next. No idea. You're home alone making dinner, the TV is on low in the background. You hear your name in a whisper, but you can't place its location. You look around and you don't see anyone, but then you hear it again. Closer. What do? I'm gonna keep cooking. I knew you were going to say that. You're laying in bed at night and you finally drift off to sleep. You're having a lovely dream, and suddenly, you're awakened by something grabbing hold of your leg and shaking you to consciousness. What do? I'm just gonna look around. I'll make a note of that. You're walking through the grocery store at night, but nobody's in the store. It's completely empty, no customers, no cashiers. Everyone has vanished. Suddenly, you see a tall, dark man staring at you. He begins to sprint towards you. What do? Fucking grab something and wait. I mean, his force against a plank of wood. We'll see what happens. And so if he jumps into my body, I'm like, well, shit. You're in the bathtub at home, and suddenly, the bathroom lights turn off. The bathroom door begins to unlock itself, and the door slowly creaks open, but no one is standing there. What do? Oh, bathroom window? I'm just gonna get out of my bath and go in my room. I know it's waiting for you. You're watching me naked, taking a bath, you pervert ghost. Interesting decisions you've made. I think it's about time we move on. There's one last set of questions I'd like you to answer. You may not wish to choose to answer to many of these, but you must. No matter how uncomfortable the answers might be, just imagine a gun to your head when making a decision. You must answer. Again, I've had the gun thing. Now, let us continue. Would you rather kill and eat your best friend, or let your best friend kill and eat you? Be killed and then eaten. But I'm also like, how the fuck are we starving? Mostly because, like, he's a big dude. I'm a big dude. We'll last a while with water. If we got to this point, we have severely fucked up. And also, I feel like we'd probably negotiate something where, like, we would probably just uh, potentially eat each other's limbs. But if that seems not, I'd go first in that stance. I'm like, okay, left leg, you're gone. But I'm gonna go with be killed and eaten. Would you rather fight a serial killer to the death, or attempt to run away, escape, fight to the death? Would you rather kill both of your parents to save all of your friends, or kill all of your friends to save both of your parents? The numbers. This is real, like, oh fuck, what's his name? This is real Kiritsugu energy right here with this choice. But I'd rather kill both of my parents. Would you rather be stuck on the rooftop and surrounded by a horde of zombies down below you, or be stuck in a cabin with a large pack of hungry wolves surrounding the outside? I'd rather be surrounded by the wolves. The wolves will fuck off. Eventually. Because they're just fucking wolves. The zombies, on the other hand, will not fuck off. Would you rather be abducted by aliens or be abducted by a serial killer? Yanyere girlfriend, or maybe they're both Yanyere. I'm gonna go with the aliens, that sounds more fun. Would you rather be possessed by a demon and hack apart the person you love the most? Or the person you love the most be possessed and let them kill you? I'd rather the person most kill me. This is the same answer to the eating. Would you rather hijack a plane and crash into the ocean, or be on a plane that gets hijacked and crashes into a mountain? We're going into the water, boys. Would you rather be caught in the middle of a gang war, or caught in the middle of two lions fighting? I'm gonna take the fucking lions. Would you rather be stranded in the middle of the ocean in open water while slightly bleeding, or be stranded in the middle of the desert while heavily bleeding? Open water and slightly bleeding. Both I'm fucked. Both of those, you're just going to fucking die. Like, in the desert, you're probably going to kick the desk. In the desert, you're probably going to not find civilization, die of dehydration, unless you know how to survive in the desert. I fucking don't. But in the ocean, you'll at least freeze and die. And that's probably a lot more comfortable, so I picked with the one that had more comfortable death. Would you rather be captured by modern day pirates or be captured by pirates from the 1700s? Both are awful, but I think I'd rather the 1700 pirates. Would you rather die of starvation or die of dehydration? The dehydration would be a lot faster. Would you rather have to fend off a Home intruder in your house or be surrounded by fire in your own house. Your life or my possessions. Would you rather ingest an extremely toxic mushroom or get bitten by an equally dangerous venomous snake? Both of these are probably going to die. I'm gonna go with the snake because it doesn't insinuate that I'm a fucking dumbass and ate a mushroom and died. I got bit by a snake and died. Would you rather visit a haunted insane asylum with no lights or visit a haunted circus with no lights? Circus. Look. Look at this circus, man. It should be obvious. Would you rather be haunted by a very angry ghost or a very neutral demon? A very neutral demon. Would you rather eat your favorite pet in order to survive a dangerous situation, or eat a complete stranger's body? Eat a complete stranger. Would you rather be stabbed 3 times in each leg, or be stabbed once in the stomach? Once in the stomach. My legs are thick as tree trunks. If I'm stabbed 3 times in each leg, I'm going to bleed out faster than I could think. I'll go with the stomach. Would you rather have your head held under cold water for 3 minutes, or have your head plunged boiling water for 10 seconds? I'm going to go with the cold water for 3 minutes. I've taken cold showers. This assumes I can breathe, because I can't hold my breath for 3 minutes. Would you rather die alone? Or would you rather die surrounded by all of your friends and family? Friends and family. I've consistently said I do not want to die alone. Would you rather have 3 dozen live spiders funneled down your throats? Or let half a dozen live scorpions crawl on your body? I'm gonna deal with the living corpse scorpions. Hey buds, what's up? Would you rather stay in an extremely haunted mansion for 72 hours, or attempt to survive in your own house with a serial killer for 24 hours? I'm gonna go with the haunted mansion. Because that just sounds more fun. and more interesting than the serial killer. Would you rather sleep at the cellar, the unknown witch he used to live in for 1 night, or sleep in an abandoned hospital that's notoriously haunted for 1 night? I'll go in the cellar. Would you rather know that someone has been watching you in your room this entire time, or be completely oblivious to them standing there? I'd rather be completely oblivious. It's a fucking, what is it? What was the saying? Oblivious is, ignorance is bliss, that's what I was thinking. Ignorance is bliss. I find your answers to be very revealing. I've learned a lot, as I'm sure you will soon as well. Let me take a look at you as a whole and dive deep into what fate has in store for you. Ah, yes. I believe we have come to a verdict. Based on what you've told me, I've come to a conclusion. This is how I can see your life ending. Oh. Well, this is rather unfortunate. I see you. You're fast asleep. Completely oblivious. Footsteps begin to approach the room in which you're sleeping. You have no idea what's about to happen. You don't even awaken. Footsteps approach you. They stop at your unconscious body. A tall, dark man wearing a raggedy black clothes stands above you, staring down at you as you sleep. He strokes your cheek gently as he watches you. But you do not awaken. He's holding something in his hand. He's holding something in both of his hands. A stoic expression is present on his face, and he lifts his left hand and begins to dump liquid from a red container around your sleeping area. He is carrying a gas can and he's dousing you in gasoline. In his other hand, He holds an old, rusty blowtorch. After sufficiently coating your covers and the surrounding area in gas, he turns on the blowtorch and lights it aflame. You're still asleep for a few moments until he tosses the gas can aside and grips a large, curved meat hook strapped to his belt loop. He raises the meat hook up high before coming down with it, planting it right into your chest. The dark man rips the meat hook away with one swift motion. As you awaken to the sensation of flesh and muscle being ripped and torn from your chest. The man stares into your eyes as you scream, sucking up your agony for a brief moment, before he leaps through the flames and runs out of your home. It has to take long before you're completely surrounded by flames and your legs begin to burn. I'm probably dead from the fucking chest cavity. Your skin is melting and crackling across your body. Your death goes on for moments, but it feels like an eternity as you're cooked alive. But it doesn't have to end this way. It's not too late for you to escape your fate. Hey, I like that, man. You must keep your windows locked or blocked in the coming weeks. You must keep your door locked as well. If you hear a knock at your door and you're not expecting a visitor, then do not answer it. If it sounds like someone is attempting to open your door, make it known that you're home, but do not open it. The man is there to test your home's defenses and to see if there's a way in easily and quietly. However, the man will not risk his face being exposed unless he's secure in his kill. You must leave the door locked, wait for him to attempt to enter your home, and test your door, and scare him away by showing that you're awake. He will not attempt to enter your home again after this single failed attempt, but you best be awake when he comes. You only get one chance to change your fate. And believe me, he will come. I hope this helps you. I wish you the best of luck. Your secret word is Arson. Thanks, Dad. Remember this word, and this will come in handy. Let's go see what my let's go see if I can find out if what the fuck my other word was back in the day when I did this previously. Let's see here. Is this it? No, that's the horoscope. The original one, not this one. This tentacle I got from that. How did I play this at all? No, apparently the next one I did was the final revelation. Okay. So anyway, no fucking clue. Arson. Well, let's go. Take the secret word as a sign. I forget what was finally revealed. I think it was just something about a game. Anyway, being a secret word. I do quite like these games. I will continue recording. I won't fix the missing blue makeup. Just thinking about it, I kind of like just the one. It was an error, but I might just keep the error. That's very in tune with my personality. It might get fixed in the future, but I've added a few toggles to it. I'll fix it. I know it. I'll fix it the next time I add a toggle because I added one for the next stream that I do of Caves of Cud. Yeah. Soon we'll be getting to more of the funnier games like the Naked News. Especially Gobbling Nuts. Anyway. This has been the Horrorscope. Fatal Awakening. Thank you for joining me as I crack my neck. I think that's access beats. Yeah, there we go. I might not record another one tonight, but I feel like I should record some tomorrow. I kind of have a small limited window to record once the construction crew has left. But this has been Avion. Thank you for joining. See you next time.